Hello everyone, welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, we're going to have Matt. Matt is from Nottingham in England, in the UK. So let's see what Matt has to say. Enjoy the interview. I see. Comfortable?
Yeah, perfect. Let's go.
Yeah?
Yeah, let's go.
Amazing. So hello Matt, how are you?
I'm all right, thank you. And you?
Very well. Thanks so much for taking the time today for the interview. Thank you.
It's all right, man. It's all right, man. Anytime.
So tell me, how's your weekend going so far?
It's going all right, just been doing some music promotion for my new song that's coming out soon. That's about it, to be fair. Just been around my town recording loads of videos for it.
Wow. So tell me, what has been the highlight of your week just finished now?
Uh, Probably I've just finished my year at college. I've just got my qualification. I'm going back in next year. Um,
Amazing.
But yeah, I've just finished that. I got like really good grades, so I'm quite happy with that.
Well done. Congratulations.
Thank
Wow.
you, thank you.
And what did you like the most about this year just finished now regarding your studies?
Um, Probably performing. I go to a music college, so they do put on like a lot of performances. Um, so yeah, probably just performing at like big venues and stuff like that. It was really fun.
That's amazing. Okay, but so let's start the interview talking about your career as a singer, songwriter,
But yeah, that works, man. It's completely up to you.
how everything started. Tell me.
So it started when I was in a secondary school. I was in year nine, I'm pretty sure, and I started like tinkering around on the piano a little bit, taking piano lessons here and there. And from that age, I think I was must have been like 14, 15, until now. It's just evolved into something bigger. And now I write my own songs and stuff like that.
Wow, that's amazing. So it's always been part of your life, music.
Yeah, for a very long time now. Like it's coming up. I was 14 now. I need to do mental maths here. Like three, nearly 4 years now.
Wow.
So
And
it's been a while.
where are you from, Matt?
The United Kingdom. I'm from England.
Where's about in England?
Nottingham.
Ah, amazing.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, yeah. I was
Born and
like,
raised?
pardon?
Born and raised?
Yes, born and raised in Nottingham.
So tell me, what's the biggest joy of living in Nottingham?
Um, Probably like the forests and stuff. It's like I don't know. I couldn't name another town around me that like a forest is like a 10-minute walk from you. It's just great. If I'm ever like a bit stressed out or something, I only have to walk like 5 minutes that way, and then I'm in a forest. And I can just relax.
So tell me, if I would come to Nottingham for the very first time, tell me a place that I shouldn't miss it. What's the postcard of the city, in your opinion?
Oh, we have quite a lot. Probably Woollerton Hall. Um, it's quite a big. I think it used to be. It was a World War II hospital at one point. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that. Um, it's now a museum, and apparently it's haunted as well. So it's quite like it's got a lot of history to it.
Wow. And the city itself, do you think it's Nottingham is a city where there are a lot of opportunities for musicians, artists, actors, or it's a bit restricted, in your opinion?
Uh, I think to be fair, not Nottingham and London they're not competitors. Obviously, London's quite big, but Nottingham's probably up there with one of the biggest like music industry, like performing arts industries, in the UK.
Wow.
Because we have so much education to do with it, like Confetti College. That's the one that I go to. I don't mind, you know what I mean, saying that. Um, that's like they do like gaming. I think they do filming, music, all sorts.
Wow.
And like, there's just so many people that can help you branch into your career.
Wow. Amazing. Matt, in the beginning of the interview, I always ask my guests on the show to bring something that means a lot to them. So that could
Okay.
be a picture, could be a gift, could be an object. Is there anything you could share with
Yeah.
us?
Yes. Yes. I've got it right next to me. It will be this. my,
Wow.
my guitar. So this is. I'll remove this so you can see the whole thing. So this is the guitar that I wrote my first ever song on properly. Wrote, performed. Yeah, it just means a lot to me. It was bought by my mama, and yeah, I've used it ever since. It's my favorite guitar. It's like my baby.
Oh, sweet. So who gave it to you?
So my mama, my what's the other word for it? Like nanny.
Ayonani,
Yeah, my
okay.
nan.
Oh,
My nan bought it for me, and that was yeah, it's one of the best presents I've had. It's helped me out so much along my career, and it's just a nice guitar. It's lovely.
tell me the feeling when you got in your hand for the very first time.
A lot of excitement. I picked it up because I was playing on like really obviously a guitar's a guitar, but I was playing on really cheap like £50 guitars before,
Oh,
which was like breaking every time I played it, and it was a bit, you know what I mean. It was a bit on and off. And the moment I put this in my hands, I thought this is just perfect. I mean,
wow.
I think we paid something like 400 for it, so reasonable for a guitar, but
That's amazing. Wow.
it's a piece of work. It's lovely. It's great.
Oh, thanks for sharing. I think those gifts, it just means a lot to them because, our special ones, our loved ones, they just know it.
Yeah,
And
100%.
yeah, so when it get to us, it's very sentimental for sure. I'm sure you're gonna have this guitar forever. I'm sure.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. That's staying with
Amazing.
me for the rest of my life.
Matt, are you ready to go on a beautiful journey through memories in life and share your point of views?
Yeah, 100%.
Amazing. Welcome to William and the Magic Box. So I have here my best friend. Random questions.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna play a song just for us to relax before the first question. Okay,
Okay, man.
let's do it. Right, before I start the interview, during the journey, if it comes up a question that maybe you don't want to talk about or you don't want to answer, always can take
Yeah.
another one, okay?
Okay, that's fine.
All right. Ooh, starting with a tough question.
Okay.
Right. If someone gave you an envelope with your death date inside of it, would you open it or not, and why?
No, I wouldn't open it. I just think having putting a date on something is well, it kind of makes you not look forward to it, but you're very nervous about it, aren't you? The moment I would open that, I would look at it and go, okay, now I need to get this done. I need to do this, and it's a just cloud your brain a little bit, wouldn't it? You won't be able to really focus on like much positive things because you know what's coming.
And what's the meaning of life for you when you think about life?
Oh, I'm trying to think. I'm gonna. What's a good answer for that? Probably just dreams. From a very young child, you'll have a dream, and some people don't get the opportunity to follow them. It's sad, but it's the way it is. But chase your dreams.
Wow.
I think.
Tell me so far a life lesson that life has taught you that
All
feel
right.
very grateful for it.
Okay, so as a young kid growing up, I had a lot of disabilities. I wasn't, as I say, had I still do. I wasn't dealt a good set of cards. I have like Tourette syndrome, ADHD, dyspraxia. I have a lot of things that kind of caused me some issues growing up. But I think one of the biggest things that I had to learn was you got to play with the cards dealt to you, and you got to play as best you can with them. I mean, the way that I look at it now, the cards I was dealt are like a superpower to me. I wouldn't be able to do music. I wouldn't be able to write without those things. So I think the one of the biggest lessons I learned is take what life throws at you and turn it into something good, turn it into something bigger.
I love that, Matt. I love that. And it makes so sense. Sometimes life's talking to us every day. I think life is talking to us through our sadness, happiness, challenges, our
100%.
achievements. I think it's always challenging us. I think just for us to see how we're gonna deal with that. And I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
sometimes
100%.
going through some situations as you did, that we still do. But even though you just take how it comes and you just make something nice of it. Great
Yeah,
question.
definitely, definitely.
Amazing. Next question. Let's do it. Hey, Matt from Nottingham in the UK. Okay, if you had superpower of swapping place with someone in your family, who that would be and why? For 24 hours, for any reason.
Oh, someone in my family, did you say?
Yeah, yeah.
So sadly, he's passed away now. But if he was still alive, it would be my granddad. My granddad Fred. What a man! I base my life off of I want to treat my family how he did. He didn't have the nicest of upbringings. He was brought up in a very different England, and not a very nice one, sadly. And his one biggest quote that he always used to say was, "I don't want my kids or my grandchildren being treated in any form of way how I was."
Wow.
And I think if I could be any man in the world, if I could be him or like him for 24 hours, I would be happy. I'd be content. That'd be my life complete.
That's amazing. And when you think about him, tell me the best memory that comes to your mind when he was around.
Oh, it's a hard one. Play fighting with him. So when I was younger, I used to do like martial arts, and I'd always come over to his house after like training, and I'd tell him like what I've learned, like show him, and I'd have a little bit of a play fight with him. My nan used to always tell us off because we'd knock something over or something like that. But yeah, it was that's probably one of my best memories. I mean, I miss play fighting with him.
Oh, that's so sweet. I think our relationship with our grandparents is very different. It's unique, you know. It's
Definitely.
Something about that. You just made me remember now. My granddad, he passed away as well, and I remember growing up. It's okay. It's been a long time already, and I remember once. So sometimes my mom would drop me there, so to spend time with him and my grandmother. And he was he got diabetes. Yeah, so he was very careful with sugar. And my grandmother, she's a nurse. She's still alive. She's a nurse, and so she was always watching him. Yeah, and I remember sometimes, he was grabbing these sweets like cake, and he was like, come here, let's eat together. And I was like, but why we need to eat here on the corner? For me, it was so strange because he was hiding from my grandmother, but I could understand because it was there. Granddad, why you need to eat here in the corner? He was like, no, because we need to eat here. And I was so confused because I couldn't understand. Now growing up, I knew why, because he was hiding from my grandmother. It was so funny. I love it.
Yeah.
What's the biggest joy of being Matt? What do you like the most about being you?
Oh God, here we go. So probably just I'm really happy that I get to chase my dream, and I get lots of people around me supporting me. Like I have my girlfriend, my family. They're all so supportive of what I do. They want me to make it big. So the best thing about that being me would probably be the amount of support that I get for chasing my dream.
Wow. Okay, so your girlfriend and your family, they are watching this interview right now. When you have a moment, an opportunity to send them a message, what would you say? They're watching?
Oh God, now you put me on the spot. Thank you, basically. I can't put it into words properly how much it means to me that everybody's supporting me and helping me chase my dream. And I promise I'll look after you one day when I've got some money in my pocket from my career. I promise.
Oh, sweet. I think having the support of our family, it's a big plus because you just go for it because you know they're going to be by your side. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. 100%.
Amazing. Amazing. Next question. Let's do it. All right, so before the next question, you mentioned about your new single, your music that you just put it out now, or it's a whole album? It's just a music. You're going to put it out now.
Just a single.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about it. What was the big inspiration for you? How did it come along, and when it's going to come out? So you have the opportunity to promote a little bit right now.
Okay, perfect. So it's called Pretty Baby. I've been performing it live for about a year now. It's been a long time. I've been sat on it for a while. and it's kind of like a boy meets girl type song. It's about like the whole story is kind of, you can envision yourself, you're meeting a girl or a boy in your if that is that's your thing, in a like a cafe setting or something like that, and you go over to them, you start talking to them, and then it evolves from there. um and that's kind of how the song builds on, like a relationship ongoing, how you go through those first few stages of your relationship, and that's kind of what it's about. um I can't give a proper date on it yet. I
Of
can't.
course, of course.
But I can say it's in the next couple months. I apologize for plugging, but keep an eye out on my socials. That will it will come out in there very soon.
Amazing.
But yeah, my promotion will start soon as well. So the dates will be around soon enough.
That's amazing. And when people they listen to it, what's something that you'd like people to take with them?
Um, I want to create music, and I want this song to cause people joy. I want them to be able to sit there and listen to the song the same way that I do, where I think, obviously for me, I think I'm really proud of it. But like when I listen to like an artist, like, I'm not comparing myself with him, don't worry, but like Ray Charles or something, um, I get goosebumps. I can't listen to him without getting goosebumps. I think he's so good. And I'd love to give people that reaction. I'd love to give people goosebumps and think, bloody hell, this kid is really it.
Wow, amazing. Okay, next question is, which question would you like to be asked?
What question would I like to be asked? Oh, um, I don't know, to be fair.
Tell me a topic or something. When you're in an interview, what's something that you'd like to talk about? There's something that always comes to your mind besides music, of course.
Yeah. I'm very. I don't talk about politics very much, but I'm very political in the way that I want everyone's voice to be heard. Whether their opinion be good, bad, I think everybody deserves a voice. And I would love to have the opportunity for like a question to give people that leg up, that voice to say something about what's going off in the world at the moment.
Okay, so based in your comment statement like that, like right now,
Yeah.
I'm going to ask a question. So tell me, let's see that you are representing a lot of people that you just
Okay.
mentioned now about, they want to be heard, they want to be seen, and you have the opportunity to meet the future prime minister as you're just changing now. So
Okay.
so he's gonna give a time for you, a meeting, and you're gonna come and represent all those people. So what's
Yeah.
something that would you like to talk with the prime minister? Like maybe advice, or maybe a suggestion, or maybe a question. What's something that you'd like to bring to these meetings to the new prime minister?
Oh, that's a hard one. Okay. So it'd probably be like, so the current government of the United Kingdom, they're very. I'm just being careful how I word it. Don't worry. They don't listen very much. They don't listen to people's opinions. They're kind of, not all of them, but majority of them are born from very very rich upbringings. Very, you know what I mean. They're very
Yep.
self-centered. They've been brought up that way, and I don't think that people like that should be able to have a bigger voice than people who are living in that country. I would love to. It'd be great to request something like, you have some sort of minister under them that's from a lesser upbringing, and they can voice for all these people.
Wow. Great point, Matt. Actually, it's a really great point. I think sometimes you need to have people around you that they've been through situations for you to see the bigger picture. Because sometimes if you pass information, if you give some explanation, but if you've never been there, you're never going to get the right way. There's always something missing there. And having someone who being part of it, growing up, or most part of their lives, I think they know what they can bring to the table and know what they're
Yeah,
talking about. And I think the conversation would be very more productive and they'll see in a different way, for sure.
100%, 100%. I agree.
Great. Amazing. 3 questions left. Let's do it.
All righty, let's do it.
Okay, so before the next question, tell me, let's do a little game. So let's pretend that you have the opportunity. One day your phone is going to ring and you have 3 people calling you from
Okay.
this call. The first one is call you to open their worldwide concert, like, what I mean,
Okay.
around the world. So there's one
Yeah.
artist, you can choose an artist to open their world tour concert. The second call would be another artist asking you to record a whole album with them. So
Okay.
you're gonna be part of it. You're gonna sing. You're gonna part of some songs. You're gonna be part of the whole project of the album. And the
Okay.
third call will be another artist asking you to record just one song and also doing a video clip together. So
Okay.
tell me those 3 names.
Okay. So first one, I would love to tour with Sam Fender. I think Sam Fender. If you don't know him, listen to him. He's absolutely amazing. His songwriting. He did a song called "Rain Me In" with a girl called Olivia Dean. Amazing song. I would love to tour with them. I've seen clips of like. I wish I could get tickets, but they're so expensive, and I can never get them. Sell out so quickly. But I would love to be on that stage with him. That'd be amazing. Seeing all those people singing songs like because he writes very similar songs to me. It's like writes in a very similar way to me. It's one of my biggest inspirations. So having those people kind of as an audience would be great.
Wow. And to record the whole album, to work in a whole album with someone, who that
Okay.
would be?
Ooh, I'm gonna bring Ray Charles back into this. Obviously not with us anymore, sadly. But I would love to see his and it's to be there and experience and assist in his like creative process, and just be on an album with him. I think it'd be so cool to be on an album with a legend like that.
Wow. And the third part of the question is someone to record just one song and to record a video clip with them. Who that will be?
Oh, God, I'm running out of artists to think about. Probably Lewis Capaldi. Lewis Capaldi. He's one of my biggest inspirations as well. He's incredible.
Wow.
I would love to, be included in one of his songs, and then being on a video clip as well. One, great promotion. Two, look, Dad, I'm on a video clip with Lewis Capaldi. You know what I mean? It'd be really good. It'd be great.
Wow. Okay, so now the second part of the question is going to be a bit tougher now.
Okay.
One day you're going to wake up in the morning with those 3 calls from those 3 artists just mentioned right now. Okay. But you can call back just one straight away. You can send a text message for another one saying, I'm going to call you back. And the third one, you don't call back, you don't send a message, just ignore them for now. I know it's a mean question.
Oh, no. Okay, so I've said 3 of my favorite artists now as well. Okay, so I would text back Sam Fender.
Okay.
Because I can't give up an opportunity on performing on a stage like that. I would call back Ray Charles straight away. Wow. Because he's an absolute legend. It's just like he's literally a man of like tales, mystical tales, the things that he writes. And I guess that means I wouldn't be able to call back Lewis Capaldi, which is sad. Because
he gonna understand. He gonna understand.
He's gonna understand.
Yeah, he gonna understand. You just ignore just for now, but like in a few minutes, you're gonna call back straight away. Just for a minute.
Yeah. Just for a minute. I'll call you back. Yeah, probably him.
Amazing. Okay, next question is: how to describe a perfect, healthy relationship?
Oh, that's a good question. The key part to it is conversation
Mm-hmm.
and listening. If both parties don't get a voice, you won't. It just won't work. It's all about communication, and if you don't like, if someone doesn't like something that's going off, you can talk about it, you can fix it, and yeah, just love each other. You're each other's. That's the whole thing about it. You know what I mean? You've got to
Wow.
you've really got to emphasize that. Like when you go out, like people say, oh, like public display of affection, not a really good thing. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
This person's mine. Like not mine isn't that way, but you know what I mean. Like I'm
Yeah,
theirs, they're mine. It's like something to be proud of.
100%. I think communication is is the main key of a relationship. You need to be able to
100%.
communicate with the person you are sharing, time with. So tell me, as you mentioned, you have a girlfriend. So tell me, how did you path cross for the very first time?
Oh, so a bit of a weird one. It was an app. I not say the app, I not, but it was an app that we met on, and I was scrolling and like was talking for a little bit, and then we kind of didn't talk for like a month on it, and then she messaged me like a month later, saying like, um, sorry, and that she was really busy, blah blah blah, all of that. And I thought, yeah. And then we started talking again, and we arranged to meet up in it's a big place called Meadowhall in Sheffield.
Okay.
We arranged to meet up for the first time, and from then on, yeah, it's been nearly 3 years now, I think.
Oh, wow. It's amazing.
So it's been a long time.
Oh, sweet. Very sweet. Two questions left. Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay, next question for you is, tell us about your first job.
My first job. Oh, so what was my first job? So my first job was I was a gardener. So I used to. It's not a very interesting job, but
Every job is interesting. Everything is learning.
but I used to because of my disabilities for a long time. A lot of places didn't really. They kind of looked the other way.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Especially not just that, my age and the fact that I didn't have any experience at the time. So nobody would really take me on. So I thought, let's make my own business. Let's make my own gardening business. So age 15, me decided to make a business called Matt's Gardens. I did it twice in my life. For the first time, my mom, bless her, she drove me around everywhere with all my tools. And I used to just go do like
Oh,
mowing grass, cutting edges, gardening, weeding, all of that boring
amazing.
stuff. But I met a lot of really cool people. I met someone who actually got me some opportunities in the music industry. He did, and taught me a couple of things about like scales and some boring theory stuff. But yeah, through that job, yeah, that was my first job. Not the most interesting, but it's a job, isn't it?
That's very interesting for sure, Matt. And I'll tell you why. I think when you are working gardens, contact with nature, it's a therapy for sure. You need to go through
100%.
that for you to understand more about yourself today. And I'm sure being in touch
Definitely.
with plants, with gardening is a therapy. I see gardening as a therapy. So you're very lucky to be your first job
Yeah.
to be a therapy.
There we go. There we go.
Amazing. Last question, ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's do it. Last one. Okay, but before the last question, tell me what music has taught you so far.
Oh, that's a hard one. Music has taught me it's a language that no one doesn't understand.
Mm-hmm.
It's a language that everyone, no matter where you're from, what background you come from, you understand music. You can feel music, and I think the biggest lesson that taught me is, even if say there's like a language barrier or you don't know someone very well, it's such a good way of expression and communication and getting points across. I mean, there's so many songs used to promote like political points of views or their points of views on life and things like that. And it's such a good way. Like even if let's say what's the song? Don't condone anything that he did, but Imagine by John Lennon. Because I know he was a bit of a iffy person at times. It's a very political song, and I've spoken to people that like there's language barriers there a little bit, and even they will turn around and they'll sing the lyrics to me. And I'm like, wow, okay, so this song it was so powerful. It's conveyed his message onto people that don't even speak his language, and they understand it and they understand the meaning of it. So I think the biggest thing that it's taught me is expression. Music is all about expression.
Wow. And what will be the title of your memoir one day?
Memoir. I'm trying to think. Oh, I don't really know, you know. That's a really hard one. I've never really thought of things like that. It's a bit of a weird one. So I've got a song under this title as well, but there's no timing telling.
It's a good one. Wow.
Because, well, I know that's not how the saying goes, but that's how I say it in my song. But I like it that way better. But you can't put a time frame on when something's going to happen. Because it could happen anytime. Your life is so random, anything can happen, and I think that it really kind of that title really brings it out.
Amazing. Okay, last question for you is, tell us about your first kiss and your first crush.
This is a hard one. Do I even remember? That's a long time ago. Probably it's a really petty one. It was. I was in primary school, and I had this like, you know, when you used to get married in primary school as a kid, you'd have like Haribo rings and things like that. Like my first ever kiss, like, you know what I mean, was I got married in primary school with a Haribo ring.
Sweet.
And that was my first crush. It was probably this also in like my year 6, so my last year of primary school. I had a crush on this girl for years, and I'd like finally thought, yeah, let's go for it. Little Matthew learned about rejection very early on, sadly, but you know what I mean. I was absolutely head over heels for her. So I was when I was younger, little Matthew's heart was heartbroken.
Yeah, I think our hearts need to be broken for us to understand more about life, to get ready for the real relationship when it comes in the future. So everything counts.
Exactly, definitely,
for sure.
100%.
Okay, it's not the end yet. Let's play now the word association game. Okay, I'm going to say some words. Just tell one word that comes to your mind. Okay, quick thinking.
Okay.
One word for money.
One word for money. Green.
Fear.
Fear. Bravery.
Say again?
Bravery.
Okay. Family.
Love.
Life.
Living.
Religion.
Hope.
Love.
Friends.
One word for politics.
Rubbish.
Friendship.
Love. Again.
Regret.
Oh, I don't know. What's a word for regret? First thing I think of. I mean, that you probably just don't have it. I know that's not one word, but don't have it.
It's okay.
Never have regret.
Good one. Desire.
Longing.
Success.
Pride.
Wish.
Dreams again.
Happiness.
What was that one? Sorry.
Happiness.
Um, Success probably.
One word for Nottingham.
One word for Nottingham. Nature.
One word for England.
History.
One word for music.
Language.
Like that. Tell me again the name of your single. Will come out very soon. What's the name?
It's called Pretty Baby.
Okay.
It'll be out in the next couple months.
So tell me one word for Pretty Baby, your new single coming out soon.
Well, it's got to be love, hasn't it? I know I've said that like 40 times in those questions, but it's got to be love. It's a love song. So yeah, it's all about love.
Amazing. Let's pretend now I'm going to meet your girlfriend for a coffee and I'm going to ask her, define Matt in one positive and one negative word only. What should say about you?
One positive word and one negative. Positive, she'd probably say funny. Negative, she'd probably say annoying. But I think that's your job as a boyfriend. You've got to be annoying. You've got to annoy him.
100%. I think you need to come with the whole package. You need to bring all the emotions.
Exactly. Everything.
Amazing. Let's play now, Matt, in the Magic Box, and you can ask me a question. But you like dancing, Matt?
I do like dancing.
Amazing. Okay, Matt, you can ask me a question now.
Okay, so I've got it written down here. So if future historians could only remember one thing about you, what would you want it to be?
Can you repeat the beginning again? I missed the beginning.
If future historians was trying to... Sorry, let me repeat that. If future historians could only remember one thing about you, what would you want it to be?
Like to be remembered?
Yeah.
Wow. Great question, Matt. Great question. You know what? I'd like to be remembered as a person that it's being very open-minded without any judgment. Someone that when they think, I would like people to think about me that, you know, William was a person that I could open up about any topic. I could, being honest with him, that for sure he wouldn't judge me anyhow. Yeah. I think, it's something that I've been very fortunate since young age. My mom always was telling me that, people, they are different of you. People, they are, but doesn't mean they are better or worse than you. It's the same person as you are, Yeah. And I think at the time I didn't see the big picture. And now as an adult, I knew what she meant. I know what she meant. She meant for me, like, be open-minded, understanding. And of course, there are topics and things that maybe we don't understand, including myself. There's things that maybe because the way I've been raised or because the way it's a cultural thing, so yeah. Sometimes it's difficult for us to understand. But at the same time, if you respect, if you go like, you know what, I don't understand or it's not for me, but it's okay. People, they deserve to be happy the way they are, or the way they want to be. So I think it's something that I'd like people to remember about me. It's just about that I was very approachable and open-minded. I just something, that I'd like people to, when they think about William, that would like people to think about that for sure.
There you go. I think that's a really good answer. I think being open-minded is really important in life, especially as an interviewer. Like when you're interviewing people, you've got to be very open-minded because I can imagine you've heard some very controversial opinions before, and you've got to open that with complete open arms.
100%. And I think, Matt, when you're open-minded, people, even though they don't know you, they feel attracted to you. They feel like they can talk to you. They feel like, oh, you know what? I can be myself around these people because they're open-minded. So I think in a way, if you're open-minded, trust me, people, they're always going to want to connect with you. They're going to be safe. They're going to feel like they can talk to you, open up. So I think we need to work in ourselves, for us to understand things, be approachable, because I think it's a way of get to know people, connect with people, and just being there. I think it's a great way. So yeah, great question. I love that for sure.
100% agree. I 100% agree.
Did you enjoy the interview?
I did. I had a lot of fun. This is my first ever interview to do with like anything to do with my career or anything. So
amazing.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
When I see you on the big stage, I'm gonna go like, you know what? He's being on my show. It was the very first interview. Was with me.
Front row tickets for you, William. Front row tickets.
Amazing, amazing. You know, Matt, thanks again. I know, my God, you are only 18-year-old. You come across a very older person, like, talking to you, and
Oh,
you have
bless
this
you.
wiser. My God, I could never tell you are 18-year-old. And
Bless
I
you.
think
Thank
it's
you.
amazing. I think you have this approachable personality. I can tell that you are very open-minded. You're trying to be your best self, and also based on your personal life, improving yourself. You are, you know, focus on your music, in your career, and I think that's the
Yeah,
way to be. Keep being you, keeping focused on your career, and trust me, it's just the beginning. Just go for it, never give up, and keep going because you're so young and you have this wise mindset. So keep going this
yeah.
way, and it's the right way to think. So I appreciate you for
Perfect.
sure.
Thank you so
Amazing.
much for that.
And before you go, if you can share a positive quote or a positive message, anything that you live by.
Oh, so I wrote this one down as well. So my quote would be about dreaming, and it's the world always has room for another dreamer. So don't ever stop dreaming and creating new things.
Amazing, very good. Okay, so let's finish the interview, Matt, with a little
Okay.
snap of your new song coming out very soon. And I just hope that people they're gonna listen to it and they're
Yeah.
gonna connect with you more. Okay, so we're gonna finish the interview with this little snap of your new song come out very soon. Okay.
Perfect. I hope we all enjoy. This is pretty, David.
I can take you out for a ride, nice dinner, get all dressed up in a suit and tie, my pretty little